Welcome back to Time to Watch. Today, we're revisiting a watch that spent an entire year in my collection and on my wrist, the Spinnaker Piccard SP-5098. When I first reviewed this watch, I was impressed by its bold design, impressive specifications, and incredible value proposition. But as watch enthusiasts know, the true test of any timepiece isn't how it performs fresh out of the box. It's how it holds up after months of real-world wear. So, after 1 year of ownership, how has the Piccard SP-5098 performed? Let's dive in. Starting with the crystal, I'm happy to report that the sapphire crystal remains absolutely flawless. Despite regular wear, I can't find a single scratch, chip, or mark anywhere on the surface. This is exactly what you want from a dive watch designed to handle everyday abuse. The ceramic bezel insert has also held up remarkably well. Ceramic can sometimes be a concern for owners because of its potential to chip from hard impacts, but after a full year of use, the insert still looks virtually brand new. The markings remain crisp, the finish remains pristine, and there are no visible signs of damage. Moving to the case, the story is a little different, but not unexpected. The stainless steel case has accumulated several scratches along with a couple of small dings over the past year. None of them are severe, and honestly, they tell the story of a watch that has actually been worn and enjoyed rather than sitting in a display box. Considering the amount of wrist time this watch has received, I'd say the case has held up quite well overall. Unfortunately, not everything has aged gracefully. The biggest disappointment during my ownership experience has been the bezel mechanism itself. At some point during the past year, the bezel click spring failed. As a result, the bezel no longer clicks into position and now spins freely in either direction. For a professional-style dive watch, that's a significant issue. One of the defining characteristics of a dive bezel is its precise, secure operation, and losing that functionality certainly impacts the overall ownership experience. The good news is that this appears to be a mechanical failure of the click spring rather than a problem with the ceramic insert or bezel construction itself. Still, it's not something I would expect to encounter after only 1 year of ownership. Aside from the bezel issue, the watch has continued to perform reliably. The movement has remained dependable, and the overall construction of the watch still feels solid and confidence-inspiring on the wrist. So where does that leave us after 1 year? The Spinnaker Piccard SP-5098 continues to impress in several important areas. The sapphire crystal and ceramic bezel insert have proven exceptionally durable, and the case has handled everyday wear better than many watches in this price range. However, the failure of the bezel click spring is a notable disappointment and prevents this from being a completely glowing long-term review. Even so, I still find myself enjoying the watch. Its unique design, substantial wrist presence, and impressive specifications make it a compelling piece in the collection. If Spinnaker were to improve the durability of the bezel mechanism, this would be an even stronger contender in the affordable deep diver category. After 1 year, I describe the Piccard SP-5098 as a watch with excellent materials and strong overall durability, but one that's been let down by a small yet important mechanical component. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced any issues with your own Spinnaker watches. As always, if you enjoyed this review, be sure to like and subscribe.